So first of all, we're going to hear from Marcos, and Marcos's topic is going to be Marcos in the first year of VPAN.
Yeah, so what I've been asked for is, obviously this is my second year. I started in Q3 of FY11. So I had the second half of FY11 to really learn the job, the basics, and on the FY12 to develop. So this presentation is especially directed to all those people who are finishing the first year, starting the second year. Just give some ideas, my own experience, what I've been doing. Doesn't mean you have to do exactly the same, but just some ideas, and hopefully you will find new ways to develop your career here. So I wanted to put something very visual. This was pretty much my calendar the first month. I didn't even use a calendar. I just had a piece of paper. I just had prepare commit on Friday, LMH on Thursday, and during the week call the partners, download the PMCs. If you're a two-tier, you can just call the partners, make a plan or whatever. Update Salesforce, start working the tools, getting to know the tools, the CSCC, building relations with the partner. So basic stuff. If you've been here 2, 3, 4 months, you should have control of this. Now we can see the next slide. This was my calendar at the end of FY12, okay, last quarter. So as you can see, there's lots of stuff there that wasn't before. Got things for the partners, things for the team, things for related to management, all kind of stuff. So I put some ideas here. As I said, you don't necessarily have to do exactly the same, but just some ideas, things I've been working on. And actually, it was about this time last year when I started. The summer had gone and like really quiet, and how it is. The partners are not there, and with the beginning of FY12 is when I started to get involved in many more things. So things I've been doing additional to what we've seen before related to the partner. Assisting them to reach their goals in terms of metrics, help to improve their business and efficiency, provide them training, involve them in promotion and other projects and initiatives, identification of business opportunities, and obviously there's a large etc. there. For the team, provide useful information for the colleagues, for my team leader, preparation of files, share best practices, cover team leader in the absence, things related to management, team LMH, team will commit, review of actuals, monthly and quarterly forecast, follow-up adjustments with finance, claims, communication with PSDM. So it's just an example, okay? So some ideas, things that proactively I've been getting involved in. Hopefully some of you will find things that maybe your job now is easy, so what else can I do? So just some ideas. And if we can see the last slide. So yeah, just some suggestions how to make this next step. Okay, so how do I improve the relationship with the partner? Make sure that the partner and yourself know that your job is not to solve cases. Okay, we all get involved in cases, but we should get involved in cases, especially if we need to make things happen. If there's a quote, we basically to get the money, but it's not your job to solve cases. Okay, we have to do sometimes this, but make sure your partner knows it. This last week, for example, I had some cases, funnily enough, from some partners who sent me some things. But to be honest, in the last month of FY12, I didn't have to spend any time like in cases or anything like this with the quoting team. Also, before, I think it was easier for us to have some. With the other quoting team, I think we had more chances to do something there. But nowadays, we shouldn't be spending much time solving cases. Okay, second point, find the weak points of your partners and help them to improve in them. So this comes with time. Every partner is different. I got a partner that is kind of medium-sized, and I know everyone. I know the guy who does the quotes, I know the commercial people, the people from management, everyone. So this partner, because they're medium-sized, they're still developing, they ask from me anything. We can talk about the business, how to develop the business. On the other hand, I have another partner which is very big, and I only have relation. Now I know like the management, but mostly I have a relation with the guy who does the quotes and follow the metrics. And the guy is, let's say, he's difficult, not to say anything, but he's difficult. And the VPANs before me who treated him knew he was difficult. And at the beginning, to be honest, when I just started, when I called him, I was sweating because the guy was really difficult, was always asking really complicated questions. He thought he knew everything better than Cisco. But you know, with time, I started to find out that in the metrics part of things, he thought he was very intelligent, but he was missing a lot of things. So I actually helped him a couple of times to achieve rebates, for example, or to realize things that they didn't know. This quote, which is something that 1 year ago it was impossible. He afterwards sent me an email saying not only this quote, but this other quote without me asking. So I actually forwarded it to my PSDM because it's something like really unexpected. So as I said, every partner is different, so try to see what you can do for each partner and make the most of it. And third point, be proactive. Okay, don't wait there for the partner to call you to tell you I have this problem. Just be proactive. As I said before, how can you help the partner to improve the business? At the end of the day, we are a sales team, so we need to make our partners make money, so we make money. Second area, how do I improve the relationship with the PSDM? Again, your job is not to solve cases or become a personal assistant. I know some people here in the floor, it's not my case because we have, I think the PSDMs we hand this out are very good, but I know some people in the floor feel like they are personal assistant of the PSDM. So you need to correct this. It will take time, but make sure you show them what is your added value, not only a personal assistant. Talk about it if you feel like it's also about with your manager, so something can be done. Second point, align with your PSDM and decide a common strategy. It is straightforward. Sell yourself, sell converges. So at the end of the day, we are a vendor and Cisco is the client, so we must make sure that we make noise. We're doing, some people here are doing great stuff and nobody knows. Maybe some people are doing amazing things with the partners and the PSDM doesn't know. So we need a lot of making a lot of noise. I'll put a good example of something that happened. Manuel, where's Manuel? Manuel and I went to Spain to a workshop for the new program where we met the partners. So after the workshop, one of the partners is really struggling, has a lot of difficulties like economically, and the guys are really struggling. And after the workshop, they were talking with the PSDM. The PSDM's manager was always also there, and the guys told in front of them, like they pointed to Manuel and they told him, look, this guy saved our life every day. We owe him so much, so that's what we're looking for. So a lot of publicity, great publicity for Convergys. And some people are doing a great job, maybe nobody knows. So make sure you sell yourself. Every time you do anything good, make sure you mention it to your PSDM, to your team leader, so he can take it to Sarah, for example, Sarah, to Matt, and yeah. Good relations with the local teams and understand Cisco structure. Now this is very important. At the beginning I thought it was more like a two-tier thing, but from this year I really got to know everyone in Spain, who works in Spain, everyone in Cisco, like the product guys, the PAMs, etc. And it brings you a lot of advantage, I have to say. So if you know the people, if a partner doesn't give it visibility, and you have a massive deal, there's probably someone else from Cisco locally working on it. So you can align, you can put a common strategy, and at the end of the day, collaborate. So how do I get more involved with the team? The first point, the team target is your target. I'm not sure if everyone is aware of this because you have your individual target, but well, you have the MBOs obviously, but this last year also, how it works is your target is built also depending on the team target. So if when the plan reaches, if your team has done more, you have less to do between all of you. So if your colleague is doing more money, it's good for the team. So make sure you collaborate with the team. You try to bring everything for the team. So if your colleague has an issue and you can help, it's gonna be beneficial for yourself also. Second, ask for help or for help. Be curious and request training if needed. Pretty straightforward. Again, work as a team, really important. See changes as an opportunity and step up when needed. So we know there are many changes all the time coming now, the new program. So instead of, you can face it in two different ways. You can say, oh, there's a change, my God. Or you can say, there's a change, there's an opportunity for me to step up and show what can I do. So definitely go for it, be proactive and see changes as an opportunity. There are changes all the time. We had this last year, many changes, and if you manage to step up, you will be really successful. And the last one, how do I get more involved with Converges? So this is just a personal suggestion. It's a place where we work, so find out what Converges can for you and what value you can add to your colleagues and participate inside events. I think we come here every day, so it's better to have a good time 5 days a week than coming with a, I don't know, it's my personal opinion, so my suggestion is just get involved with your colleagues, get to know your colleagues. There's lots of things going around with the EET team. We've got Nadine now and some other people working on it, so yeah, get involved in it. That's it from my side.